Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing good. We would like to talk to you today about the Christmas period and how it can actually be quite a difficult time or a challenging time. Um, Whether or not Christmas is your thing, you might be affected by what's sort of happening around you. And I think it can be a time of the year where we feel quite a lot of pressure, sort of feeling like we have to be in a happy mood and enjoy it. And especially with the year it has been and the restrictions that we are facing for this Christmas, it can be really challenging time. We might feel alone, or we feel left out by everyone else being so happy, and maybe we just don't feel that way, or we have already planned to celebrate it with someone that we now can't due to the current situation. So therefore, we thought it would be a good idea to share 5 coping tips with you that we found very helpful ourselves, and hope you will do too. Tip number 1, be kind to yourself. Sounds so easy, but it's definitely something to remember during this time. Think about what's best for you in this situation to cope, and what you need to cope. And don't worry about what others think about it. It's really something really personal to you. And if you have someone that you feel close to and you can trust, maybe tell them about what it is that you need and that is best for you at this time in order to cope with the season. Tip number 2, plan ahead. So think about what might be difficult about Christmas for you and what you could do to cope. Maybe write it down even. And for example, try to plan something for after the Christmas season, something to look forward to, something to do in the new year. And I know it is so difficult at the moment in these uncertain times to plan everything and with the current restrictions. But even I think if it's something very small, like getting your favorite food, treating you to something, or if you can get a nice takeaway, but sort of write it down, put it in your calendar so you know there's something after Christmas that you can look forward to. And if you're worried about feeling lonely or isolated, think about some activities, for example, spending more time in nature. Think about if there's any specific walks that you can do, anywhere that you can sort of disconnect and just do have some relaxation time as well. And in the comment box below, I will put a link actually from the Mind website that gives some really good tips on how to practice relaxation. I know in the previous videos we've talked about meditation, for example, but there's lots of other ways to sort of relax and disconnect in a way. Tip number 3. Again, sounds very straightforward, but look after yourself. Set a start and a finish time for what you count as Christmas, the dates that you count as Christmas, and remind yourself that there is an end and won't last forever. Let yourself experience your own feelings and take some time out. As I said, by distracting you, for example, watching your favorite movie. I would watch a funny movie, probably Toy Story, as you know now, by having maybe watched one of our previous movie recommendation videos. And let yourself have things you need. That could be eating your favorite chocolate, but whilst watching a movie, that's what I would do probably. Or eating your favorite meal. Number 4, talking to other people. Give someone a call that you trust and tell them that you find this time difficult. Sometimes it feels like it's just us that are feeling this way, but some people might actually feel very similar to how we feel. Others might not understand how you feel. That could be the other side. And don't feel bad about that, because it's not your responsibility to convince anyone of how you're feeling. And contact someone maybe you haven't spoken to in a long time and just catch up via phone if you can, maybe a video call. So if this goes back to the connecting bit of well-being that we've talked about before on the channel. And I will also share a few videos in the comments below with videos that sort of relate to those coping tips that we're mentioning today. Tip number 5, get support. If you are struggling, you may want to find support for your mental health. There is great organizations out there that you can contact, and I will put their contact details in the comment box below, as well as in the email that I've sent to you with all the content that I've talked about today. And we really hope that this has been helpful for some of you. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for continuing being part of our Hotel School's online community. And hopefully we see you all soon. And thank you so much again.